Ivy Crane.
Ivy Crane's the one who bought the bird statue?
Hello? Is anyone there?
I can't let her know it's me.
Who is this? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, for heaven's sake.
Hello? Don't hang up.
Eve, is that you?
Yes.
Eve, well, I am very surprised to hear from you. I don't think you've ever called me, have you? Why would you? We hardly move in the same social circles.
Hardly.
Let me guess why you're calling me. You would like to invite me to dinner so that we could become better acquainted.
This is not a social call, Ivy.
Oh, it isn't? Oh, of course not. How silly of me. You want to speak to Julian. After all, it is my husband with whom you have a relationship.
Yeah, that's enough, Ivy. Okay, I didn't call to speak to Julian. I called you.
Me? Well, what can I do for you, Eve?
It's a personal matter. I'd rather speak in private.
Oh, private. Well, let's see if we can schedule in some time, next week?
No, not next week. Ivy, now, tonight.
My, this does sound urgent.
Yes, it is. Extremely urgent.
Well, then you'd better come over here right away. Eve, please, do come in. Take off your coat. Make yourself comfortable. Well, can I offer you a drink?
No,
Well, you don't mind if I have one?
I don't care.
Oh, Eve, you have no subtlety whatsoever. I know exactly what you're looking for.
I don't see it. It's not here. Is it possible I'm wrong? Did that man lie to me about selling the statue to Ivy?
Well, Eve, you seemed so anxious on the telephone. What was so important that you had to talk to me privately tonight?
I came to talk about Sam Bennett.
Really? Do you want to help me get Sam back?
No.
Pity. I thought maybe you wanted to make a bargain with me.
A bargain?
Yes. You help me and I help you in return.
I thought I made it crystal clear, Ivy, that I won't help you to get Sam, and I won't do anything that would break up his marriage to Grace.
Yes, very tiresome. I've told you. I don't want to break up anyone's marriage. I just want an affair.
Well, then how long do you think that Sam's marriage would last if he were carrying on with you behind Grace's back?
Well, that's not my problem.
No, it isn't. It's Sam's. That's why I'm here tonight, Ivy, to beg you to just leave him alone. Just forget about him.
You know, Eve, I know you think I'm some sort of Black Widow spider determined to capture Sam just because I can. But I love him. I have never stopped loving him.
If you truly loved him, Ivy, you would just leave him alone. Grace doesn't deserve to have her life ruined like this. She's been through enough already. Sam, he loves her very deeply. He's not going to do anything to hurt her, and I am certainly not going to help you to try to destroy them.
Fine. Then I guess we have nothing else to discuss.
Fine. But just out of curiosity, I'd like to know what you thought that you had that would interest me, that you thought you might offer me.
Oh, I think you know what that is. Isn't that why you're here tonight?
So, Ivy, if you know why I'm here, why don't you tell me?
I don't think so. You made it perfectly clear you have no intention of helping me. So what I have to offer isn't of any importance, is it?
Isn't there something else that I can offer you, Ivy? Anything at all?
No. The only thing I want in this world is Sam's love.
Ivy, you have children. You know, aren't they important to you at all?
Yes, of course they are. They're my life. But Ethan, he's a man, and my daughters are almost grown. I'm still young. I will not live the rest of my life with this hole in my heart, with this emptiness in my soul.
I believe you're sincere, Ivy. And I'm sorry that you have so little love for your own husband. But you can't think that making Sam betray Grace is going to make him love you.
Yes, I can. He will love me again. I just have to get him to remember what we shared. Oh, I've seen Sam and Grace together, and yes, he may have some affection for her. She's a lovely person.
Yes, Grace Bennett is the finest woman I know.
I'm sure she is. But there's no fire in that marriage. There's no passion.
There are more important things in life, Ivy, than passion.
No, I don't believe that. A life without passion is wasted. It is gray and sad and empty. Oh, well, maybe if I had never loved Sam, I might have been happy with Julian. I know the difference. I had a passion you can't forget.
So you're serious, aren't you? You'd give up everything just to have Sam love you again.
Everything but my son.
And what about Ethan, Ivy? Or what do you think Julian would do if he found out that you were in love with Sam? Isn't it possible that Julian might punish Ethan because of your affair?
No, I wouldn't. Whatever I do, I will protect Ethan.
Yes, but you would be taking a very dangerous risk.
Just because I was raised with money and privilege doesn't mean I'm a wimp, Eve. Doesn't mean I don't know how to fight. Julian doesn't frighten me. On the other hand, I suspect he frightens you very much.
Why should he?
I don't know what kind of a relationship you and Julian had. I'm sure there was no real love between you.
I told you before, Ivy, Julian means nothing to me.
I believe he means nothing to you now, Eve. But it's the past I'm curious about. Oh, I know my husband, Eve. I've been married to him long enough. And the only thing that's of any importance to Julian is power. Well, money comes along with power. And if you were any threat to his position whatsoever, Julian could be a very frightening man.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ivy. Like I told you, there's never been anything between Julian and me.
Yes, I know, and I am very great. The only thing that is of any importance to me at all is making Sam love me again.
It'll never happen. Sam loves Grace more than anything in this world.
Well, then I guess we're at a standstill. If you won't help me, I can't get what I want. But then you can't get what you want either. So we'll have to see whose happiness is most important. Grace's happiness? Or yours and mine?
What am I going to do? I can't let Ivy ruin Grace's life. But if Ivy does have the bird statue, and if she finds those pictures and shows them to my husband, my life is over.
Well, what's it going to be, Eve? Are you and I going to get what we want? Or are we just going to make sure that Grace stays happy?
Well, you still haven't told me what it is that you think I want, Ivy.
Well, you know, there's this little something I picked up from this rather unfortunate homeless man on the wharf today for very little money. I don't think this man realized how valuable a piece he had. Well, anyway, this man, well, let's call him a bum, for lack of a better word. This bum has since told me that several other people were very interested in this item. Julian was one of them.
And what is it that you plan to do with this item?
Well, I thought I made myself pretty clear, Eve. I'm going to get Sam back.
I don't know how you're going to do that, but it's very clear that I'm wasting my time. Good night, Ivy.
You know, a little birdie told me that you like birds, Eve. Would you like to see my collection of birds, Eve?
You collect birds.
Yes, well, actually, they're bird statues, but I have quite a collection. Would you like to see it? Oh, my, you're looking a little shaky, Eve. Well, why don't you just sit down and I'll go get my bird collection.
Oh, God, why is this happening?
Well, here they are. As you can see, I have a lovely collection of birds.
Yes, they're very beautiful.
Thank you. I've been collecting them since I was in college. I've owned these for years.
For years?
Yes. Oh. Well, I can tell by the disappointment in your face the one you're interested in isn't here.
I knew you were bluffing. You don't have anything that I want, Ivy.
So you are interested in one particular bird.
We don't have anything else to say to each other, Ivy. Good night.
Wait! Ah, just remembered, I do have one more bird statue, and I have a feeling you are going to be very, very interested in seeing this one.
Is this the one that you purchased from the bum recently?
Yes. I don't think it's the prettiest bird in my collection, but it's the one most people are curious about. Excuse me. Don't leave until I finish this call. Ivy Crane. Oh, Julian, I was wondering when I would hear from you. Why? Well, I just have had the most interesting evening, and I'm just so sorry you weren't here to enjoy it. Look, I really can't talk right now. I have a guest. No one you'd be interested in seeing, I'm afraid. Not right now. Yes, I'll talk to you later. Eve? Eve, what are you doing? Eve! George, there's a car coming down the drive. Close the gate and call the police. What do you mean the gate is broken? Why don't you people tell me these things? Oh, never mind. I'll call the police myself. There's been a theft.